Visit StopTaxiety.com to schedule your appointment, and let's end taxiety. Liberty Tax. Faster access to funds based on comparing refunds via direct deposit versus a mail paper check. Terms and conditions apply.
This weekend's sponsor is Nissan, honoring legendary black musicians this Black History Month.
The Bone, WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete, and now on 97.1 WSUN HD2, Holiday, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Happy Hour. Happy Hour. Are you ready?
All right, everybody.
Pay attention.
It starts here.
Now that we're all prepared, let's start the show.
Now, Migs and Swing, Life Out Loud on 102.5 The Bone.
Let's get the show on the road.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
He never holds back, and he speaks his mind. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour.
Whatever.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Welcome back to Hoppe Hour, taking over the Migs and Swig show. As Don Miggs says, I am your host, Ryan Hoppe. Call me. The phone lines are wide open. I want to hear from you guys. I want this show to be the outlet where the everyday average Joe and Jane feel like they can get their opinions out there. You love me? You hate me? You're indifferent? Call now, 727-579-1025 and 1-800-771-1025. We have a very special guest that we'll get to in a second, but as I was saying before the break, so for the first time ever at night, here in St. Petersburg, I walked down 4th. Now, let me explain. Me and my girlfriend have this new friend. His name is Hendrix. He looks like Jimi Hendrix, and he's an awesome dude. He's been fun to hang out with, but he doesn't drive. So we were pre-gaming at my apartment, just hanging out. And he's like, hey, do you want to go to Salty J's, which is a great place? I was like, oh, yeah, totally. Let's do it, bro. I forgot, though, that he didn't drive. So in the middle of us walking, I'm like, oh, we're not getting an Uber. We're walking down 4th. And let me tell you, there is a difference between driving down 4th at night and walking down 4th at night. Maybe during the day, there's not as much of a difference of driving down 4th and walking down 4th in St. Petersburg. But let me tell you, at night, oh boy. So I pull out of my, I pull out a lot, but I pulled out of my, because I'm a smart man, I pulled out of my apartment and I was walking with Hendrix and my girlfriend. And you just see things more when you're walking around, and also when you're a little tipsy and you're just chilling, and you just notice things like just seeing a random, could have been homeless, could have just been having a bad day. But either way, he was either on a lot of drugs or he was possessed, because he was laying up against one of the businesses in St. Petersburg on 4th. I don't want to say which one because I don't want to disparage them or even have them know this happened. And he was just acting like he was possessed. Pretty sure it was probably bath salts, but like that's a moment I'm never going to forget. Like, I'm not trying to manifest me getting Alzheimer's or brain damage, even though I already have it. But let me tell you, like, that, if I get Alzheimer's someday and I'm 85, that will be the one memory I remember. Seeing the guy tripping out on 4th. Like, you don't see that every day. So I have a special guest on the phone line. He is a cool dude who listens to The Bone. He's called into Johnny B before, and now he's on Hoppe Hour, taking over the Migs and Swig show. Rapper from Sarasota, a.k.a. Soda, is on the air. What's happening?
What's going on, Hoppe? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, bro. So everybody can find your music on Spotify, SOTA, no free ads. I'm just promoting a rapper like Johnny B does. But, yes, sir, and I don't get a dime from it. But here's what I want to say. Your music is great, but this new project you have going on is absolutely fascinating. Tell me what you're doing, because I see that you're a truck driver and that you're driving across America, but what are the vlogs you're doing? This is fascinating to me.
So I'm actually not like a semi-truck driver. I drive a Sprinter van, so I'm under all the DOT requirements.
Yeah.
So I don't have to like drive a certain amount of hours. A lot of my shipments are about 1,000 miles or more, and they have to be expedited overnight. So I mean, I drive pretty much 12, 16-hour days. My goal is about 1,000 miles a day. I try to do 5,000 miles a week. But I haul freight for companies such as GM, General Motors. Right now I'm hauling fragrances for a company that manufactures fragrances for like Yankee Candle. So I got 3,500 pounds of a bunch of liquid in the back of my van right now. I drive an extended Sprinter van. And yeah, man, I've been doing it for about 6 months, and I just figured, like this is something I'm going to build a business off of and grow off of. So I'm going to start documenting it. 'Cause a lot of my experiences that I've been through, I've been helped through by other people that started YouTube channels that do the same thing.
Well, I look at everything you do, and I immediately felt bad that you were in the city of Atlanta, Georgia, because at 3 a.m. it's jam-packed with traffic, and that's I've been in a lot of traffic, and let me tell you, Atlanta traffic feels like it's never going to end, because even if you take the fast route via Waze, you're in traffic, bro. It makes me anxious.
Yeah, it's almost guaranteed. Sometimes I'm lucky and I drive through at like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. and it's, I get lucky, but when you get stuck in there anytime between like 5 a.m. and anytime after that, you're screwed.
So what is your vlog about?
Just pretty much detailing my experiences. I drive, 3,000 to 5,000 miles a week, so being out here on the road, I see a lot of stuff. And like last week, I did some quote with the M&M's Mom Spaghetti Restaurant.
How was that? I've seen it on memes. How was it?
It was actually pretty good, man. It was decent. In downtown Detroit, you can't eat spaghetti with meatballs or anything less than like $40 a plate. So it was like $14, and came with toast and everything like that. You can't complain. I mean, it was 14 degrees outside. You sit outside in the alleyway to order. But you can see on my YouTube channel, they have a pretty cool experience inside. They have a trailer that they put inside this building, like it's from 8 Mile with a lot of memorabilia and stuff inside. It's pretty cool.
Well, where can people find that before I let you go?
It's called Expediting America. So if you check it out on YouTube, it's called Expediting America. I got 254 subscribers right now. I'm trying to get 1,000 by the end of the month. So.
Well, this show is so ginormous that you will get 1 million in a second. Sounds good, bro?
Well, I appreciate it.
Of course, bro.
Keep killing it. By the way, your intro, you know what your intro reminds me of?
What?
When I hear your intro, I think about your brain working. I feel like that's how your brain works.
Dude, everything about this show is my brain. If anybody's ever said, what is Ryan Hoppe like, it would be like this. Thank you for the call, Soda. Hi, you're on the air. Who is this?
What's going on, Ryan Hoppe?
Is this Alex, the FedEx driver? Yes. I love you, dude. You're like my favorite caller because you're so genuine and you know good radio. What's happening?
I have a few questions for you.
What's up?
First things first, man. On you.
Yes. Was that? Yeah. So my teacher, he was a teacher I had. His last name was Penio. And his name was Coach Penio, and he was the tight end for Tony Romo at EIU back in like 2003, and they were roommates. And my teacher, Coach Penio, used to literally like hang out with Jessica Simpson and Timberlake back in the day in like the 2000s and that. So we had the morning announcements at John Hersey High School, and at the end of it, Coach Penio gave our teacher, Murphy. These were the two teachers I was cool with and I talked to now. They gave them the Romo clip So then they played the Romo clip on the morning announcements right before we went into the hallway. And I thought I was the biggest baller, bro. I go, oh my God, I've made it. Guess what every bully said to me in the hallway that day? They all said, who cares? He chokes in the playoffs. It wasn't like it was Peyton Manning or... that was how mean. Right, bro? Like, I just had a cool moment, and then everyone had to, like, just crap on me. Yeah, I mean, he wasn't perfect, but man, he's better than Dak. He is better than Dak. What's happening? Oh, jeez. What's happening? Thank you. Means a lot. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. You too. My girlfriend's really big on energy, which is why she fell in love with me. I'm a delight. And she said that Alex, the FedEx driver, is a really good caller. And I really dig him because I when I do these shows, and when I manifest Hoppe in the morning, and 727 number, don't hang up. When I do these shows, I'm going to manifest a show called Hoppe in the Morning that's going to be a mix of hip-hop, and it's going to be a mix of talk. And that's what I'm doing here. But I want that platform to be where the hardworking average Joe, like Alex, the FedEx driver, they feel like they can go on air and speak their opinion. 1025 The Bone does an amazing job of that, letting everybody speak. You listen to other talk radio in other cities, oh my God. Traffic and weather on the 8s, like you can't go to Waze and you can't go to the weather app. And then the talk show hosts talk for 8 minutes at a time. Here, we put in 44 minutes of talking time for the listeners because you guys are awesome and you keep us alive. Before I get to this next caller, here is Tony Romo from 2011.
What's going on, Ryan Hoppe? This is Tony Romo. I'm just getting filled in by Justin Penio about all your hard work this year. I just want to say congratulations. I'm proud of you. Justin speaks very highly of you. And good luck the rest of your senior year and beyond. Go get him. Justin also wanted me to tell you that you're lame. All right.
That was my inside joke I had with my teacher. I'd go, you're lame. And then the class would go, no, Ryan, you literally are lame. 727, you're on the air. Who's this?
Hey, what's up, dude?
Oh, my God. Alex, the FedEx driver, Soda, Fritz, the cat. I got everybody. What's happening, bro? Oh, what phone are you on? What's happening? Is that a jitterbug? You good? What just happened? Fritz, are you good, bro? You just had an amazing phone connection, and now it sounds like a jitterbug. Are you good? Now you're better. What's happening?
Hey, I love hearing you on the air, and you were talking about mental health earlier.
Yes, sir.
And, I've been finding out lately that I've been getting really anxiety-riddled and full of depression.
What's going on? Tell me.
Well, I'm half blind. And, I was seeing this girl that I really loved, and she left.
Why did she leave?
Well, yeah, I don't know. She just moved on.
Well, bro, listen to me, Fritz. You're better off. If she did, I got dumped in the middle of Target on Dale Mabry, and now I got my girlfriend that I will marry someday. I don't have the money, not anytime soon, but I'm very fortunate. Listen, work on being the best Fritz of all time, because you're a really good dude. There are some listeners that are cruel and say the meanest things, and you say the nicest things, bro. So if somebody doesn't want to be with you, when I tell you that they are missing out, when I tell you that they just swung and missed hard by getting rid of you, they are an idiot, my friend.
And I play guitar, too.
Hell yeah. Anything else, though? So, what are your, symptoms? Are you, getting anxiety? Are you crying? What's going on?
Well, no, I wake up in the morning and I start thinking about stuff like being buried alive.
Why? Because, listen, the day that you will die, your life will flash before your eyes, and all your memories will be you thinking about dying when you're about to die. So while you're alive, Fritz, you're listening to the best talk radio of all time, so you're already winning. So while you're alive, you should just be happy. Even if the sun is not out, just imagine the sun's out. Like, just view things. You gotta program yourself with your mental health. And trust me, I am not an expert at it. I had crying attacks this week, bro. But I'm going to play this for you real quick. This is Pete Davidson. And I know everybody goes, oh my God, I hate Pete Davidson. Here's him. This is for 30 seconds, Fritz. This is him talking about mental health. And I want to see if you relate to any of this.
I feel bad with depression. Oh, I'm always depressed all the time. I have to constantly bring myself out of it. Like, I wake up depressed, but I'm like, okay, now I know my steps, because you learn from real. Now I have to go outside and be in the sun for a little bit, or go for a walk, or start the day this way. It's all just programming yourself to trick your brain. Were you ever suicidal? Yeah, all the time. But I can't, because I got a mom and a sister and a family. So I've always been suicidal, but I've never had the balls.
So Fritz, would you say you're able to relate to any of what Pete Davidson feels? I'm every part but the suicidal part, because I don't believe in anything. So I like being, but what I'm saying is that programming thing, I never thought of it that way. You literally because I wake up. And I know it appears like I have the best life ever. And I love working in radio. I have a gorgeous girlfriend. I'm very lucky. So people think that I have no problems. I'm having friends from high school reach out to me that haven't talked to me in 9 years, now talking to me. But bro, when I wake up in the morning, I am immediately anxious. My body feels like I'm on fire. So then I take the meds that I'm prescribed and they help. And then I got to find energy. And what I'm saying is everybody's going through it. But the fact that you're doing it, Fritz. The fact that you're alive right now and the fact that you're breathing, you're doing better than anybody else. You are doing the best that Fritz can do. Could you do better? Maybe. And I don't know I've never met you, so I don't know what you could do better, but we can always be better. But the biggest thing, Fritz, is that you gotta truly love yourself. Not in an ego way. Not I'm a part of the Bone fam. Fritz has to be able to look Fritz in the mirror and say, I'm proud of myself. Because I used to not be able to look myself in the mirror, and those were my darkest days. And now I'll look at myself and I will have pride of what I've accomplished. And you're a good dude, Fritz. You can do whatever the hell you want.
You're a great dude, Ben. I think a lot has to do with I went through my mom declining through Alzheimer's, and it was a terrible situation, and it very depressing, You wake up and see your mom walking around naked, crying out for her mom and peeing all over the floor. It wasn't pretty, dude. It was pretty gnarly, if anything, but when your mom was good, what were some of the lessons she taught you? What were some of the really good times? I don't know. She would go out and she liked to shop, and she'd bring me stuff home. I'm like, well, I didn't really need this, but hey, I sure like it. Thank you. Well, take that feeling, the love and support your mom gave you, and treat yourself like that. You know what I mean? Because I've been through traumatic moments. I walked in, I thought my dad was alive, my dad was dead. Both my cats have had heart attacks in front of me. So I can relate to you, and it's fine because it's a part of life, but I can relate to you about the trauma, and just think about the best times you had with those people and how you can give it to others, and most importantly, how you can really do it. You know what I mean? So when Fritz looks himself in the mirror, make sure that Fritz is happy with Fritz and not just Fritz that calls into the shows on. Make sure that Fritz, who is at home, if he's sipping on a beer or not, because I'm not going to tell you if you should drink or not, but make sure that you're just good, bro. You know what I mean? Just be good, dude. Drugs. I quit doing them. I still drink beer, smoke cigarettes. I'll not deny it. You should quit the cigarettes. Listen, the beer is fun. In this lifetime, you are meant to drink beer, at least for me. But you should try a Juul pot or something like the nicotine little vapes or something, because that got my girlfriend off of cigarettes. You see what you're doing that is bad, but you got time, bro. You're good. Well, I'm 60 years old, dude, and I'm pretty much of the mindset that it's like, well, hell, I made it this far, you know?
Yeah, you made it this far not doing your best. Now imagine what you can do for the next 40 years, maybe 42 years. Like, you got to have a good mindset. You know what I mean? Because, like, it gives me utter panic attacks. But, like, we are going to die. So we might as well imagine that we're going to live forever and just accomplish all our dreams. Jobs said it best, who used to be the CEO of Apple before he died. He said, we're all naked at all times. So if you want to go out and be the best guitarist, go to the local bar. You know, like make it happen, Captain. You got this, Fritz.
Good, but I will say, you know, I mean, I do the best that I can.
Hell yeah. Do you sing at all? What's your favorite song to sing? Can you sing one for me to take me to break? Give me the best. This is your big break. In the 70s and 80s, people went on Johnny Carson and, oh my God, they got famous. Now in 2022, when you go on Hoppe hour in the 1 p.m. hour on Saturday, filling in for Lisa DeBartolo and Don Miggs, this is where the big breaks happen, baby. Hell yeah, so sing to me. Sing to me, baby. I feel you. Okay. Yeah. Hell yeah. You should write a song about how much or how awesome Fritz is. You know what I mean? Chicks are cool, bro, but you got to be the best version of yourself. Cool, dude? Yeah, give it to me. Give it to me. Please give it to me.
I would walk barefoot through a mile of broken glass. Just get one more look.
Hell yeah. I didn't mean to hang up on Fritz, but we do have to move on. Thank you, Fritz. That was the most 1025 The Bone moment ever. 727-579-1025 and 1-800-771-1025. Hi, 352. Who is this? What's happening, Mindy?
And I don't know.
Yes.
All that kind of stuff. Doing well now. I just have something to say about thoughts. So thoughts are energy and they're momentum. And so think about a Ferris wheel, right? So when positive, it'll throw you off, right?
Yes.
Time is just like you said, is in the morning. And I made up this like little thing that has helped me, and it's called Marvin. So you just think about Marvin and you think meditation, appreciation, remember who you really are, what's your vision for your life, set an intention, and try to live in the now.
How is it working for you? How have you been doing with it?
Beautiful. Beautiful. It is what it has alcoholism, PTSD, a lot of trauma, but it has brought me through. It is, but it's the best time is in the morning. You gotta. It's like a muscle.
Yes.
In the morning, you're like, if your brain goes straight to where you were yesterday, you have to write it down. Everybody talks about gratitude, journal, stuff like that. But you gotta get that. Even if it's like I know what I started with my dog. I have the best dog in the world.
Hell yeah.
All that kind of stuff, and then it works. It literally raises your vibration.
Of course, thank you. 727-579-1025 and 1-800-771-1025. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. But I think before we go to break, we can't just go to break without doing a little bit of meditation, Tampa. This could be my second job. I could be a voiceover for meditation. You may have woken up this morning and felt like you didn't know where your life is going. Well, just know that nobody knows where their life is going, because we didn't choose to be here. But we can be in the now. But you should hold yourself with pride and with pure joy, because you decided to turn on Hoppe Hour, filling in for 102.5 The Bone, filling in for the Miggs and Swig Show. So you obviously make good decisions, because listeners of Hoppe Hour are winners.
To Miggs and Swig on 102.5 The Bone.